Happy Thankful Thursday, everybody. Let's be thankful. Let's see what we got. How about it's a good day to live? Because it really is.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
Cheers, everybody.
And the
Good
old
morning.
one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, it's a rise. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today, it's a good day. Today, not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today, it's a good day to
Right. It's a beautiful day. Turn it up some. Put your dancing pants on.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
Yeah.
We're all
Good morning, good morning.
just join the fun.
Hi, Jean.
'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point.
Kathleen, good
Should
morning.
enjoy the fruits of life instead of
Kathy Ann.
chasing coins.
Hey, Kitty. You guys, I don't know. It's you yesterday.
It's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play.
Good afternoon, Pat Mud. Morning, Deirdre.
Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Where's our blue jean? I know she's throwing logs on the fire.
It's a beautiful day. No, come on, let's play.
Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, what a great day today. It is Thankful, Thriving Thursday. I love that. And good morning, Rick Morrow and Josie. Wow, what beautiful hugs I got from both of you yesterday. What an amazing time together with you. Thank you for being there. I know the angels had you right there in that spot when I stopped in. Marietta, good morning, my love. Marietta, where are you? I would love to see you while I'm here. Captain Kovacs, hello. Oksana, good morning. Stacy, Luna is looking for you. She hears your voice. Oh, sweet Luna. I love you, Luna. All right, let's get going. Let's get into our heart brain this morning. To find that inner peace, you place your hand on your heart, turn yourself around. It's going to be a silly morning. You place your hand on your heart and you slow down the breathing. And then you add in the love. It's the three ingredients to getting into a higher brain state. In that state where, yes, you can be silly and happy and joyful and peaceful. And in that brain state, when we stay there for another minute, you are healing your own body. You're creating the energy inside of you that brings forth the healing. So let's bring on the healing. Let's do this in silence for another minute. And then I'd love for you to share what your I am story is this morning. Let's do our I am stories this morning with keywords. Today is Thursday, terrific Thursday. I am Teri and I am trusting. What is your I am story? Using a T word. Let's see what we can get going creatively in here this morning. We challenge our brains in a creative way. It just makes such a difference because our body reacts to what we're thinking. So if we're thinking in that positive way and creatively, we're going to come up with some really great thoughts and great things to say. So what's your T this morning? I am trusting. Let's see what all y'all got. Marietta says, we are in sweet dreams anchored out on the intracoastal waterway near St. Augustine. Everything is working perfectly. Here and now, we are grateful for our many blessings. You are close to our Stacy if you're in St. Augustine. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be back up that way the 1st of December. So I don't know how long you'll be anchored out there or if I can see you somewhere along the way. But wow, I would love to see you and Ed. Just let me know if that's possible. Oh, and good girl Pearl. I hope she's enjoying that journey. Kathy says, I am thankful for all I have and am. I am intelligent. I am capable. I am worthy and I am enough. Yes, yes. Good morning, Annie7. So glad you're here. There's our blue jean. Yes, I thought about you with that line in the song, throw another log onto the fire, because I know that you're doing a lot of that these days. It is a great day to be alive, Annie. Absolutely. And Stacy says, I am Stacy and I am terrific. I love the teas. Let's get them going. Kathy Caputo, I am thriving and terrific. Yes, yes. Catherine Kovacs, I am happy and alive. Good morning, Tabby. Tammy Fisk, good morning, sweetheart. Getting close to Tammy's birthday. Y'all come on tomorrow and wish Tammy a happy birthday, please. Oksana says, I am thriving. I am tranquil. I am tasteful. I love that. Marietta, I am tremendously talented. I love these. You all are getting creative here. Deirdre, I am threatening to the unjustified imbalance of Gaia. Yes, ma'am, you are a threat in a beautiful way. You're bringing in the balance in the world. And thank you. Thank you for sharing out peace and sharing out so much love from your heart. Deirdre, I love you so much. Stacy, I am toasty in my living room with my cuppa. Well, cheers, my dear. Bring on the cuppas. We need to have our cuppa party and have all of you on Zoom with your cuppas. That's going to be fun. Let's go ahead and let's schedule that. Let's get a day when we can all be on Zoom. So it probably will have to be the weekend so our worker bees can be on doing that. Rick, we are thankful for Teri. I am so thankful for you, Rick and Josie. What a blessing you are. Tabby, I am thankful for my stove I was gifted with to go along with my fridge. Amazing. Tammy Fisk, I am thankful and thoughtful, Tammy. Yes, yes, yes. Annie, thankful for all the prayers. Slept in my new home last night. I am just beaming with those answered prayers. And Annie, that just lifts my heart. How is Grayson? How does Grayson like his new home? Abby, I am grateful for a good report from my vascular surgeon yesterday. That's awesome. I'm so glad. I love that you all got creative with me today. When we can put our brains together, look what we can do. We can create. We can be playful. You know, the angels say, you humans take life way too seriously. Lighten up. Have fun. Laugh, giggle, play. Laugh at yourselves. Most of all, just don't take yourself so seriously. And that's what I like to do. I like to laugh. And those angels, oh my goodness, they make me laugh so many times. If I'm starting to go into anything of low vibration that's not love and light, that's not laughter and high vibes, they just bring on something to make me laugh. And it's usually at myself or an animal, or they just put something silly in my face and then I have to laugh. But that's life. You know, it's way too short. We are here for just the blink of an eye. So if we're laughing our way through this blink, through this little lifetime that we're in, wow, it makes all the difference in the world. All the difference. Laugh. Oh, what else we got? Anna, I am thinking only thoughts of love and kindness. I am triumphant. I am true-hearted. I am truthful. Yes, yes, yes. And Annie says Grayson is liking and getting used to it. And we changed his schooling today to a different area. This one is good. I am timeless. I like that T word. We are timeless. These bodies are not, but we are. The real us, the authentic us, that spirit being that's walking around in this human suit. We are timeless. Jean Lorio, or Auntie Jean, I am thankful for living this blessed, happy, and very love-filled life. I am a terrific P for peace. Jean, I want to thank you. I am so grateful for you, for Karen, for all the P's for peace that come together and chant at night. I watched the replay and y'all did a fantastic job. Thank you, Jean, for all that you do. And thank you for stepping up when Mama P needs you to. Last night's Angel Circle was one of the most amazing ones that have been held. I just can't, I got up this morning, I think I had a spiritual hangover because I just kept beaming at all of the beautiful messages that the angels brought in last night. All the love that was shared. We're talking about a group of strangers. We're talking about people, yeah, there was maybe one or two people that knew each other in the group, but strangers. I didn't know most of the people that were there, and they got the most beautiful channeled messages from the angels. I was in tears. There were a lot of tears that flowed last night. And the love that was shown, the unconditional love that was brought forth from each person, and then as a collective group, it was beautiful. And we didn't even get out of there until after 9:30, I think. So there was no way that I could have done chanting. So thank you, Jean, for stepping up. And Leo, I love you. It was so good to get a hug from you, from our Joanne Castillo, the host of the Angel Circle, and Mary Quincoli, the ones that were just so beautiful, that just really blessed my heart. Thank you for being there. It was a huge circle. We had a full room, and the angels did a lot of healing. That was the main thing that happened last night, was heart healings, and it was amazing. Deirdre, I am also begrudgingly adapting to nighttime starting at 5 p.m. I'm right there with you on that one, Deirdre. I love nighttime, and I loved when it was light outside until like 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock. Not anymore. So yeah, we're adapting to winter, to the shortened days and the darkness. And I love seeing the ocean, so I don't like it being dark at night. Rosalind, good morning to you. And Pat Moss, I am thankful for terrific, tremendous Thomas coming this weekend. I will be treating him, and when he goes home, I will be tired. I love all those teas that you used. That was beautiful, Pat. All right, we're going to see what Kuan Yin has to say to us this morning. I think, every day our Kuan Yin message just goes right along with what we're doing. It's always so beautiful. So synchronicities that are brought forth in this morning's show are amazing. There's our Joanne. I was just saying how much I appreciated you and the circle that we did last night, and your amazing hugs and love. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for holding that beautiful space for all of us last night. All right. Kuan Yin this morning says, the gates of heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for this message. I was thinking this morning, actually about the Angel Circle and the morning show and how blessed it is to be holding that space, just like what she was saying. Sometimes it's our only purpose here. Sometimes it's just to bring in that energy of unconditional love, that energy that says, you know what, I'm going to love you no matter what, no matter how you see yourself. I see you as beautiful. I hold the space for you to find that beauty inside of you. And when we do that, we're fulfilling our mission. We're fulfilling that purpose that we said, I'm going to come in a time when there's turmoil. I'm going to be in that 3D plane when there's wars and conflict and unrest in the world. And I'm going to hold space. I'm going to be a light. Sometimes that's our contract that we make. That's our decision before we even incarnate, that we're going to be a light worker, a way shower. We're going to help others to see themselves reflected in our light. So yes, Kuan Yin, thank you for that message. I think I need to read that again because I think that was just so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Joanne and Jean. Yes, you are always there for me, and I so appreciate the love and the blessing that you are. Thank you. And good morning, Cassandra. Thank you for being here. I'm going to read this card again because I think this is a very important message for us. And really, it fits in with everything that you all are saying, all of your I am statements that were so beautiful. Thank you all for seeing yourself as a beautiful light. The gates of heaven. All beings have an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom. Yet, some can become frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need to help beings find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. All creatures. When we do unconditional love, we don't pick and choose. We don't say, oh, I can't give unconditional love to that person. They're just a bad person. Well, maybe they're doing some things that are not for the best and highest good, but they're not a bad person. They're just on that path. They're on their own journey in their own lane. It's not our job to judge them. It's not our job to say, oh, you're unlovable. That's not our decision. God says to love everybody. Kuan Yin is saying, love everybody. You can't just have a select group of people that you show unconditional love to. We don't have to like what people do. And many times I encounter people that just are putting forth such an energy of they're just miserable. And so they want everybody around them to be miserable. I don't have to like that, but I break through that barrier with love. I just give love. And I'm giving love to the troll that just entered. Salam Kenny, thank you for being here. And we all send you love. We just send you love and light that you can find that in your heart but we don't allow any trolling. We don't allow any spamming in the morning group. So goodbye. Okay, back to the message that the angels are trying to deliver this morning. I think that was divine timing for us to see that there are some that just want to create an energy that is chaotic, an energy that distracts us. There is so much distraction right now. If we allow it, if we allow the distraction to take place, it pulls us away from our mission. It pulls us away from holding in our heart every being and staying in our path, staying in our lane. When somebody else bumps into our lane and tries to spin us around, then we don't have to like that. We don't even have to put up with that. We block it. We say, no, not today. That's what I always say. If something is not feeling like it's in love and light, if something is not working in coherence with bringing forth peace in the world, not today. I'm not going to get involved in that today. I'm not even going to entertain a thought about that today. So when we have the trolls, when we have arguments, and we have any kind of discord, it's like, no, not here and not today. And I think it is so amazing that this group stays uplifted. This group stays in that energy of love because you know the power of that. You understand the power of love, and you do exactly what Kuan Yin is saying for us to do in this message that she delivered. You know that when we show unconditional love to each other, it's affecting the whole unit. Everybody that's gathered, everybody that will hear, everybody that's listening, but maybe not commenting. And I'm sure that there are many of those. I met one last night. And Jim, I know you're listening. I know you're up out of bed now. So have your coffee, and blessings to you. And thank you for being there. Thank you for the hug that I was able to get last night from a listener that I haven't interacted with, but that I know is here now. And we pray for Jim every day. We lift him up every day. Abby says, I always say, no, that dog won't hunt. That's a good one. I like that. Sandra says, I absolutely love that, and all of you. Yes, yes, yes. And we love you, Cassandra. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen Jasmine yet, but Jasmine is supposed to be on with me tomorrow. She had put that on the calendar quite a while ago. So I'll reach out to her today and see if she's going to be here. Oksana says, I am is the power of God. And hang on, we've got another troll I need to get rid of before I read that statement. Tina Marie, thank you for being here, and goodbye. Have a blessed day. Okay, back to Oksana. I am is the power of God. I found God inside of me. I have found the source of the phenomenon of life. So I am exercising this power for love and light, and I am magnificent. Love, light, divine. How beautiful, Oksana. I think that is miraculous. And I'm hoping that the 1st of December, I can stop in to see you when I head back up out of Florida. And I would love to do that. I'd love to sit with you because I love your words. I love your energy. Thank you for being a pea in our pea pod. Thank you for being you. And Joanne says, so appreciated Jim's energy. It was amazing, amazing. Just so open and real and raw. And I loved all of the messages that came from him. You know, sometimes there's messages that come forth just in the love that's shown, just in being open and allowing yourself that moment of just rawness, that moment of not fearing, speaking up and saying, I hurt. There's a power in that. So, yes, it was so beautiful. Everyone there was beautiful. Thank you, Joanne, for all that you do. Not Santa, yes, let's make that happen. As I come up out of Florida right now, I'm immersing myself in this ocean energy and loving every minute of it. I love just sitting out on the balcony and listening to the waves. And at night, I just open the door and let that sound just fill the room of the ocean. It's so powerful right now. I'm not sure what this storm is or this front that rolled in, whatever it is that's out there, but it's creating some powerful waves. And I've had this discussion with so many people lately about the water. The water gives us a lot of messages. And the water right now, I want you to pay attention what's happening to the water where you are, because I'm watching this ocean. I'm watching it change. And right now it is, I don't even know what the word for it is. It's so strong and the waves crash into the shore. It's not like a gentle coming up on the shore and slowly moving back out. It is crashing in. So I've only seen that like when there's hurricanes out in the ocean. I've seen some powerful storms roll in, and those waves are that kind of wave. There's no hurricane, but there's the energy that the ocean is churning in and crashing into the waves. So yeah, I'm really just paying attention right now, and I'm listening to what the angels are saying about the shift and the change that's taking place. And yes, Eugene, the energy is big today. It's really big. And I woke up, like I said, with a spiritual hangover from how big that energy is and how much love was shown last night to each other in the circle, to me, and just the hugs that I got were powerful and amazing and healing. There was a lot of healing that took place and that is still taking place. Auntie Jean says the only way to find God is to look inside yourself. Yeah, that is so true. And Marietta says, we are the ocean of love. We sure are. And how powerful is that? Maybe that is the metaphor for what's going on with the ocean, Marietta. Oh my gosh, I think you just brought us our message, our huge message from Source, Creator, that we are that ocean. So the shift that has taken place is all of us crashing into that shore, not going gently, not saying, I will not be heard, I won't make a sound. That message is shine that light in such a powerful way that everybody pays attention to it. You know, when the waves are gentle and they're just flowing, I love that. I love the peace of the energy when the waves are just coming in softly and going back out. But when those waves are crashing in, you sit up and take notice. And that's exactly what I've been doing over the last few days. It's like, what's going on with that ocean? The waves are huge. They're crashing in. They're making a lot of noise, which I love, the sound of the waves. So I think that's a metaphor for all of us. I think it's the message is, yes, we are the ocean. We are making a noise. We are making a wave of love together. We are creating an energy that will not be quieted. And I know that this is coming up. This is truth. Whenever there's a clearing, it's clearing our beliefs. It's clearing our energy of not being seen, not being heard. We are being heard. We are that powerful. And going back to the message of Kuan Yin, it's what we are here to do, to hold that space, to shine that light, to let others know you are magnificent, you are amazing and powerful, and you are love. You are loved and you are loved. So absolutely, that is us. That's us right now, making a noise, making ourselves known that we will not be silenced. We will not just go gently through our life, not being seen. We are seen, we are heard. And the message that we're bringing is so important, that message of unconditional love. And as I said earlier, don't pick and choose. Don't say just because that family member is not happy and so they're not speaking to me right now. Love them anyway. That person on the street corner that you want to ignore because they're homeless and maybe they're begging for money, don't ignore them. Love them. Look them in the eye and say, blessings, thank you, have a great day, smile. You know, many times, many times, yours may be the only smile that someone sees in their day. Yours may be the only words of warmth and love that someone hears. Share yourself. Share your love that's in your heart. This is why we're here. We are here for such a time as this. We are here in the midst of all this turmoil, all of this chaos. So if that's swirling all around us in our world, what are we doing? We're not just sitting quietly in the corner. We are crashing through that chaos. We are crashing into the shore and saying, hey, I love you. I love you. Even when you're showing me that you don't want to be loved, when you're showing me that you're pushing me away, I'm going to love you anyway. I'm going to love you through whatever you're going through, whatever is creating an energy of pain and hurt inside of you. And if it's an emotional pain, eventually it will be a physical pain if it's not loved out of you. So we're just going to love you. That's what we do. We're a family that loves. And thank you. Thank you to every one of you for being that family of love. Thank you for being that ocean that's making such a huge noise right now. I love you all so much. And I appreciate every one of you that comes in daily and just shares and just loves on each other. And we have a Brookie sighting. Oh my goodness, Brookie. Hello, hello. Brookie says, good morning. I am here and my heart is open. I got thrashed, pushed, and refreshed by the waves yesterday. The ocean was super strong indeed. I only stayed out there for a moment because it felt a bit dangerous. About 5 minutes after I got up, I saw a large manta ray floating in the waves in front of us. Brookie, thank you for using your intuition. Thank you for being safe. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for keeping our Brookie safe. And yes, there's a huge danger right now with the riptides. So I'm glad that you listened. I'm glad that you got yourself out of that water, but I'm glad that you were able to get into it and feel the energy of it for that few minutes. And Brookie, I really want to see you. I really do. So let's find a way. Let's find some way to make that happen. Abby says, yesterday at the doctor's appointment, I was watching Weather Spy, and a story about the ocean is crashing in on Bangladesh and just taking away large sections of land, houses, and coastlines. Let's pray for Bangladesh. There are many, many places right now that this is happening, Tabby, not just in one. And yes, we do a heart healing every day now, a heart healing for the earth. And we put our energy down into the earth and pray for peace, pray for calm of whatever's going on, any storms, fires, earthquakes, whatever that looks like. So yes, we hold all of the earth right now in our hearts. And there's a lot going on near Canada. There's an island there that's, I think, underwater. There's a lot of flooding that's going on. So yes, there's this water. There's a real message for us there. So let's pay attention. And let's see. Yes, Tabby, we have to love everybody, and we can't just exclude. When we start excluding somebody, then we're not giving unconditional love. We have to include everyone, no matter what they're doing, what they're saying. We have to love that being, that spirit being that is inside of them. So yeah, we may not like what's happening. We may not like people that are leaders and decision makers. But when we show the love, that changes everything. So show the unconditional love. Let's get that going worldwide, where we are putting out an energy of love instead of an energy of hate and fear. Oh, you're so welcome, Brookie. And Oksana says, the best way to dissolve complex relationships is to look at the person with compassion and say inside your mind, I am sorry for what I must have done in the past to you because of what you are doing to me today. Past is over. It is over. This is dissolved, never ever to come again. Absolutely. Looking at any situation that's of conflict, pour love, forgiveness, light into that, and then just let it be. Hey, Megan Michael. Good morning, dear one. Oh, it's so good to see you on here on the morning show. And Tabby says, oh, yes, I have a dear friend, several of them in Canada. I do too. And we have peas in Canada. So let's really keep that part of the world lifted up. Yes, we have to pray for everyone. And we do that, and it's time to do that. So the prayer book, and boy, is it filling up. I love that. And I love that we are having so many answers to prayer. It's just amazing what is happening, the miracles that are happening in our pea pod, with peas getting resolutions to issues that are in the prayer center. People that are getting physical healings and just miracles showing up in your life. Keep on keeping on, keep on believing. There's a song like that, keep on believing. And that's what we do every day. As we go through the prayers, we keep believing that there is a power greater than us, and there is resolution and answers to our prayers. They're seen and heard. So, yes, I understand, Tabby. And my point is that we have to just put aside any thought of hatred, any thought of being superior or not good enough. We are worthy. We are deserving of love. Every being that exists deserves love. So let's go into our prayers. We have Pracheta and Prachir and Navriti in India, Billy and Tim, Sheila and her sons Justin and Brandon, Gary, James, Loretta, Joanne Hill, Joanne Castillo and her daughter Jackie, Erica Hoppy, Deirdre and Dania, Suzanne and her family, Jillian and Jackie, her daughters, Denise Choka, Marietta and Ed, Leo and his family and his beautiful friends. Thank you for introducing me to your friend Jim, and we're praying for Jim, and let's pray for Jim's son and lift that family up. Lakshmi and DJ Blaze, Rick Morrow and Josie, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio, Catherine Kovacs and her family and her fur babies, John Paul, Franco's family, Mary Jane, Pam and Gordy, and Jean, Blue Jean. Thank you so much for giving me the good word yesterday about Gordy. We're going to continue to lift him up. But thank you that there was one answer to prayer that we have all held in our heart for Gordy. Thank you. Rosalind, good vibes. Sally and Tony. Christina and her family in Michigan. Kathy Hand and her family. Pat Moss and your sister Susan and your grandchildren, Tom and Olivia. I'm so happy you're going to be seeing Tom this weekend. Becky LaFave, Charlie and his family, Hope and Zena, Andrea Gregg, Annie Seven and Grayson, Regina and Adam, Cassandra and Destiny Ortega, Gail Zimmerman and her husband Nick, Jennifer Langren, her husband Micah, and her brothers Chuck and Ken, Oksana, Amber, and your mom and Jenna, and Maximus, your son, praying for him now as well. Isabel Reese, for Isabel, Lanita, Teresa, and Inez, Linda Lemieux and Dick Lemieux, Stacy, Small Lord, her family, her fur babies, Luna and Lynx, and lifting up her mom going through the cancer journey right now. Jean Walensky, our blue Jean, and her husband Dave, and all their fur babies, Pocky and baby Gruff, I love you so much. Karen Palmer and her family, her dad Frankie, her husband and her daughter, Grace Isis and her father Edwin, Kathy Caputo, healing for your eye, Raymond, Rebecca and Phil, the fires out west, Tina Carzo, Tracy, Luz Orsini, Jebby, Jim, Ryan, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Brookie, the Girardi family, Jerry, Jeanette and Ernie, Dawson, Winston G. Campbell, Sean, Derek, Angel, Lily in Norway, her daughter Stina and her mom, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Drew, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Elena, Tabby, Bill, Kelly, Jasmine and her daughters Anya and Myra, Alba, Mary Lou Burdick, Kathy's friends Patty and Sonia, Kim Blood and her sister Chris, Jen, Ashley, Nicole, Valerie, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Edwin, Joni, Adriel, I think Joanne needs to go in there too. Corinne, Tiago, Tony and her husband, Tam in Utah, Vicki, who's undergoing spinal surgery in Georgia, Ken, and Leo shared with me last night that there's some improvement with Ken with his paralysis. Kathy's cousins, Dottie and Don, Ruth Anderson and her family, Stephen, who just recently lost his son, Tammy Fisk and her daughter, Michelle going through breast cancer, Bo and Candy Hand, Billy's children, my nieces and nephews, Brittany Kiss, Crystal Nobles and Dean, their two boys, Gabriel and Jacob, and the dog Brody, Herb, Rochelle's mom, Rose, Bob Rice, Soma and Yatin, Julia Osborne, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Sharon Rhea, Josie's dad, Chris, which I understand has had improvement, Christina's friend Karen and her family, Eric Turner, Mira Rubin, Nick and his family, Jean, Cynthia, Helena, Edwina, the nieces and nephews, animals and fur kids in Kenya, Lulu the kitty, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama, Tammy Hill and family, Phil B., Catherine, who had the baby, and we're so happy to hear that news, and the baby's doing well, and mom's doing well. Then Gallagher, Antonio Papa, Elaine Armstrong. Then Dania Navarro, Wendy, with suffering from addiction, and Wendy in the UK with COVID. Terry Wilderman and her family, especially her mom right now. Monsi's daughter, doing better, so we're keeping her lifted up. Freddie with Down syndrome and cancer. Billy Joe with COVID. Abha in India. Mary Crincoli and her friends, JH and Mike S. And what else do we have to add to our list? Good morning, Diane Hoffman. Thank you for being here. Don't stop believing. Yes, absolutely. We never stop believing. And Brookie says, I love you all and so grateful for all the love in this beautiful community. Yes, yes. And Diane is open for our prayers. So Diane, we are putting you on that prayer list, and you'll be going into the Reiki grid that Blue Jean has going in Vermont. Any others to add to our list? And Brookie asked to please add her friend Alice to the list. We certainly will. And prayers for Irene and Eduardo dealing with a difficult landlord. Yes, let's pray for peace there. And you're so welcome, Stacy, for the prayers. Blue Jean said it's warmish today. Going to go see Bevel and the Fae in a bit. I will have dancing pants, sticks, and singing shortly. All right. And thank you for the grid that you have going on and that you are adding any new names into that grid. I was talking about that last night with my friend Mary. And what a blessing to have you doing that every day. Let's go into our hearts. Oh, Marietta says, please add Chip, who is on a ventilator with COVID. We certainly will, Marietta. So let's think about our earth as we go into our prayers. As I said, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of disasters going on, a lot of conflict, a lot of the storms that are happening, the fires, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, tornadoes, the lots of swirling energy that's happening. And let's look at that as the spin that's created in the world. We don't have to go into the spin. We can stand and hold space. We can bring in calm with our energy. And let's do that now. Let's bring in an energy of calm into our hearts. Just breathe right into your heart. Know where that breath and that light is coming from. It's coming right from the very source of all that is. As we bring in that power from Creator, we ask for it to fill our hearts, coming from all of divinity, from God, from Mother Mary, from Christ, from the angels, the masters. It's all flooding into our heart powerfully, just like the ocean crashing into the shore. This love comes into our hearts, letting us know that we are powerful. Our lives do have meaning. We do have an impact in the world. Hold that thought, hold that energy in your heart right now. Receive the love, accept it, align with it, and allow, opening your heart to allow the love flowing through you, going into the earth. So as the love continues to flow, just see that flow. See it coming from God, from Creator, and all of divinity, flowing into your heart, wherever you are on the globe, and then reaching forward down into the earth plane. Just Put your palms down toward the earth, wherever you are. Let's all let that energy flow through us, through our hands. Your hands are a gateway. The palms hold such an energy. There are chakras in your palms. Just allow that chakra energy, bringing forth the energy from God with unconditional love, and let it flow out the palms of your hands. You might feel a pull as you do this. You might actually see that energy leaving your body through the palms and through the bottom of your feet and going deep into the earth. As you continue to flow the energy, it comes in from divinity, it goes down into the earth and creates a cycle. This is the heart healing. It's going heart to heart, from your heart to the heart of Mother Earth. Just say, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for your nurturing. Thank you for continuing to hold us on this earth plane, to hold us in love, to give us everything we need to survive, the food we need, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the calming energy coming from the center of Gaia. We pray for all of the inhabitants on earth right now. We pray for the land masses on earth, those that are being affected in a huge way by water, by fire, by wind. We just lift up this entire planet for a blessing, and we let that energy flow through our hands to all of the earth. May every inhabitant on earth feel this surge of love. May it touch the heart to the point that everyone just looks up, stops what they're doing for just a second, and says, thank you. Thank you for that love. Maybe not even knowing the source of where it came from, just knowing that they feel love. This is our desire, to bring love to each heart so that each person understands the importance of giving love, of giving respect and giving honor. Let's hold that vision for our earth, holding the fact that peace is here. Peace is in our hearts. And when we shine this out into the world, we're bringing it forth hugely into the world so that each person is touched by it. Now let's turn our attention to all those prayer requests, each one that was spoken, each one that was thought by you, that's held in your heart. Just feel it. Feel the energy of that inner circle where everyone is gathered that's in need right now. Whatever that need looks like, we're asking for the Creator to look at each one individually and to look at each one collectively and bring in a healing. And now let's open up the circle and include each person here. So as we look at each person, each name of everyone that showed up today, you showed up on purpose. There's no accident that you're here. Thank you for being here. You're here to receive. So let's give and receive as we do every day. On the count of 3, we're going to give from our heart. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you with such an immense love. I hope you feel it in your heart. I hope you feel the blast that was sent out from my heart to your heart. And I am so happy as I open my eyes, I see that Stacy's mom is with us. Karen, we lift you up every day. Every day we love on you. And we want the very best experience for you. We want answered prayers. And that's what we're putting forth, is to hold you in an energy of love that is healing. So thank you for being with us. And let's get out of here. Let's play our song. Let's do our dance. Let's get on with having a beautiful day. I pray that for all of you, that your day is so blessed that you just keep receiving blessing after blessing after blessing, and know that I am right there with you. I am right in your heart, and you are in mine. I love you so much. Deirdre, I got your book. Thank you.
Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Thank you, Roxana. I'm so thankful for you as well. It is a terrific and thriving Thursday. Make it fun. Have some laughter.
Forget the rush you're in and find a good
Oh, I love my coffee and my baby grub. Feather dancing today.
Just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire.
Throw another log on the fire, Blue Jean.
Cause it's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is. And you are beautiful. You're amazing. You're powerful. Always remember that. You are powerful. Namaste, y'all. I love you. I'll see you later.